Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, my book loving friends. My name is Christine if you're new here, and today we are going to do my February TBR. Okay, so we're actually going to start with my wrap up this month, and then we'll go into the TBR. So, this is interesting, isn't it? So I am notorious for never finishing my TBR, but I don't think this has ever happened before. I didn't read any books off my TBR this month. Like any, like none. Did I start some? Yeah, but I didn't read any. Like I didn't even like read more than like 50 pages of anything that I picked up. But I did finish 3 books, and I just started a new book that I'm going to try to finish before January is over. But if not, then I'll just bring it into January, but I will mention it during this wrap up. So let's get into the wrap up, shall we? So the 3 books I read, I actually ended up reading all for a reading vlog. Am I not? I think I'm not straight. So I did read the first 3 books, well, the only 3 books that I read in a reading vlog. It is a 24-hour romance KU reading vlog that I did. I'll link that down below. You guys should go check that out. Hi. It's a little later. This vlog is going to be so boring. I'm so sorry. I've done literally nothing like almost all day. But yeah, so let's go into the books that I read. So the first book I read is Games We Play by Dana Isley. This is the first book in the What Night series. And this book, you follow a girl named Quinlan who works for a magazine, I believe. And she is supposed to be interviewing this really huge gamer boy who I think is like goes by the Joker. His name is Jack. And instantaneously, they like are drawn to each other and things start happening very, very fast. It's a novella. It's under 100 pages. Things happen very fast. It's very dark. Very dark. A very fast to read, but very dark. So please make sure that you look up trigger warnings for this book, because trust me, it's not for everyone. It's really not for everyone, okay? Things get dark and fast, but it was so good. It was a great read. I read it because of Riley Marie, which we all know I love with my entire heart. So yeah, that was the first book. So the second book I read is actually the second book in this series, which is Secrets We Hunt. Let me verify that. Hold on. There's no music playing. Why am I jamming? Oh fuck, I'm weak. So the second book is Secrets We Hunt. In this book, you follow Wes, who is Jack's friend, who you actually meet in the first book, and you follow Zoe, who's actually Quinlan's friend, but you don't actually meet in the first book. In this book, you follow their love story, and they meet at, I believe, Jack and Quinlan's engagement party, and they haven't seen each other since high school, and they were high school best friends, and they lost contact with each other throughout their lives. And they kind of like rekindle a romance. It's kind of like a second chance type of romance, but like, yeah, anyway, it's really good, also really dark. Look up trigger warnings. This one does have a huge trigger warning for sexual assault, so please look up trigger warnings before picking up these books. They're very, very dark romances. Once again, they're not for everybody, but I loved it, okay? And the third book I read this month was Foolproof Love by Katie Robert. And wait, I just realized I didn't give you guys ratings. Can you tell I've never done a wrap up on my channel before? So, just so you guys know, the first book, Games We Play, I gave 5 stars because I thought it was pure perfection, exactly what I wanted at the time. Second book, Secrets We Hunt, I gave 4 stars. And of course, Foolproof Love, I gave 5 out of 5 stars because it was a freaking perfection, alright? It's like small town vibes. It's literally like the way I would describe it to people. It's Gilmore Girls small town vibes meets off-campus addictive writing smutty vibes. Trust me when I tell you this, alright? The writing is addicting. Like, it's so good. You can't help but just binge it so fast. And I literally binged this the way I binged the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. The writing is just so addicting, you don't want to put it down. And the smut was written incredibly. There is a fake dating trope in this book. Like, this book was perfection for me. It was 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it with my entire well-being, and I still think about it to this day. Book I'm actually currently reading, I haven't finished this yet, but I'm going to try and finishing it before January is over, and that is Electric Idol by Katie Robert. This is the second book in the Neon Gods series, and this book just came out like this week, I think. If not this week, then last week. It's a sequel to Neon Gods, which we all know I loved last year, and I adored it. And I gave that book 5 out of 5 stars. This is a 5-star prediction for me. I'm already loving it. I'm about 100 pages in, and I'm addicted. So I am filming a reading vlog for this, so stay tuned for that. Coffee break. I should probably mention, there was ice in here, but I drink my coffee so slow that the ice is melted. So, moving on. So, I have made myself a new little consequence, okay? Now, obviously, I have mentioned in the last video that every single month that I don't complete my full TBR, I would get a punishment. But since I didn't complete any books off my TBR, if there are any other months that I don't complete any books off of my entire TBR, then I have to do 2 punishments. Now, these books will be featured in their own reading vlog, hopefully. I am in a slump. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I am in a huge slump right now. And I'm trying to beat it, and Electric Idol is helping. But let's do the punishments, shall we? Because I'm scared. Okay, so I'm going to be picking 2 books out of my Witch's Brew mug. These are just books that I own. These are all off of my physical TBR. Yeah, anyway, let's just get into it. We're gonna pick 2 books out of here that I'm very, very nervous about. Like, I'm so scared about these books. These are not all books I don't want to read. There are some books in here I do want to read, but some of these are intimidating books for me. Some of these are books that I've owned for way too long, just have to get to, and etc, etc. So let's pick a book, shall we? I'm so scared, y'all. I'm so scared. Okay, here's the first one. Oh wow, there's 2. Okay, I didn't mean to actually do that, but okay. So the first one, I'll show you guys first. I can't see. I don't know what that says. Oh, Vicious! Oh, okay. So the first punishment I chose was Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which I've owned for years now. The pages are like yellowing. I've owned it for so long. But I'm actually really excited to get to this. This is actually on my top 22 books I wanted to read in 2022. So I'm very excited about this. I'm a little nervous because I've never read any other things by V.E. Schwab other than The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, as well as the middle grade series that she has. I think I only read the first one. I didn't love the middle grade book. It was okay. But I'm okay. Okay, this isn't that bad. Isn't that bad? It's not too long. I think I can try squeezing this in. It's also red, so maybe we could do like a cute little red Valentine's Day type reading vlog. I don't know. I like reading vlogs, okay? And next, we have this one, okay? I'm scared. I feel like it's gonna be so bad. Okay, I just wanna make sure that's straight for you guys. I don't know what that says. What is that? Because it's backwards. Are you kidding? It's A Darker Shade of Magic. Are you kidding? I got 2 V.E. Schwab books as punishments. This is like, okay, look, this is the universe telling me to read these damn books. Like, I've owned these books for years. Like, these pages are yellow. I've owned this book since I was, I think, in high school. So, looks like we're gonna dive into 2 brand new series, both by V.E. Schwab this month. I'm definitely doing a reading vlog for this. We know this, right? Like, I'm so gonna do a reading vlog for this. Okay. Okay, well, cool. Now I am going to allow myself to possibly put these books into prompts. Will I? No, they're punishments. They're additional books. So these 2 have to get read this month, and they will be in a reading vlog, so stay tuned for that. All right, so now we're getting into the TBR and all the okay. Now that happens every single video. It's okay. We're used to this by now. So now we're gonna pick by my pumpkin spice cup. These all are prompts. I'm going to be picking 5 prompts for this month, and hopefully I can fit some romance into it, because I have 2 romances I have my eye set out on this month, and they are The Sweetest Remedy and Love Hypothesis. I really want to read both of those books. So now, one thing I am going to try to incorporate as much as I possibly can, hopefully I can, is I am going to try to put at least 2 Black authors on this TBR, because it is Black History Month in February. And even though I really do want to read some romances, I also desperately want to read at least 2 books by Black authors, especially since in January I didn't read anything by BIPOC authors. So that's one thing I definitely want to try doing in February. So let's try to see if I can do that. Alright, so the first prompt is this one. These are really fun to do. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they're really fun to pick out. So what are they? What's this? What is that? Fantasy! Okay, fantasy! Okay, we're starting off strong. We all know I love me some fantasy. Alright, let's browse. Alright, so the book I chose for this is Iron Widow by Zion. Whoa, I'm so sorry if I mess up this name. Zirin J. Zhao. Correct me if I'm wrong, but oh my god, this cover is stunning. Okay, so this one eyed me the minute I got up and just looked through my shelves. So I'm very interested in this one. I know that Jessie from Botas and Books, they rave about this book. Like, they raved about this book. They are the reason I bought the book in the first place. So I obviously know nothing about this book. If you're new here, I don't do synopses. I go into books not knowing anything. The only thing I really do know is that there's queer rep in here, and it's also written by a Chinese female author. So we got some Asian rep, and we got some LGBTQ plus rep. So let's continue on, because I'm excited for this book. I've heard nothing but great things about this book, and the cover is stunning. I think I have a red theme going on this month because there's a lot of red books on here. Okay, next, what's the next prompt? Okay, so prompt number 2. These are so much fun to film. I don't think people understand how fun this is to film. But like, sticking to a TBR is really, really, really thing. What's this say? Wow, LG, oh my god. I can't, my hands are so shaky. LGBTQ plus rep. I mean, come on. Can I use the same book? No, it's okay, I'll pick a new book. Okay, so I was really trying to look for a black author for this, but I don't have any that I can at least see from the top of my like thing. But this was the first book that caught my eye, and I'm actually really excited about this book. And the book is Love and Other Disasters by Anita Kelly. All I know is that this was written by a non-binary author, and it contains non-binary rep. That's literally all I know. But I will say one thing that did convince me is the huge font in here. I really hope I can find an audio for this. Honestly, I feel like the audio for this would probably be really, really good. But yeah, so there's that. There's the second book. Once again, red. I think there's a theme in this one. Okay, so let's do the third prompt. I really want to get a black author. So I hope that I can put a black author with this one. I really, really, really want to read The Swedish Remedy. Like, really, really bad. So I really hope that I can read The Swedish Remedy. I really want to fit that in here somehow. What does that say? Historical romance. Okay, historical romance isn't bad. Oh, I know which one. We're back. Oh, we at least got some type of romance in here. And the book I chose for this prompt is Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. This is written by a black female author, which, you know I love. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for this book. I did buy this book off secondhand, and historical romances are pretty fast for me to read, so I'm excited for this because I have had my eyes set out on historical romance lately, so this is really fun. Okay, so there's definitely a red theme going on for this, weirdly enough. Alright, so let's pick our fourth prompt. I am scared, y'all. I don't think I'll be able to. I really, really, really want to pick The Swedish Remedy, like, so badly. I want to read The Swedish Remedy. We have this. What does that say? 22 books to read in 2022. Okay, so this prompt is where I go back into my 2020 book to my video that I did on the 22 books I want to read in 2022. So let me go back to see what was on that list. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll be back. There really is like a red theme going on here. So the book I chose is actually a very anticipated book. It does look like I can get through it pretty fast. I hope. She says, hopefully. The book I chose is The Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. Y'all, this has been in a couple of TBRs. I've had this since the day it came out. Okay, why I haven't read this yet, I can't tell you. It's a crime that I haven't read it yet. But I desperately really want to read this book. I just know I'm going to love it. Like, I know I'm going to love it. So I desperately want to get to this book. Once again, we have some red on here. We have a red going on. Oh, there's also heart. So for, like, you know, Valentine's Day. Oh my god, I didn't even do that on purpose. Ah! Oh man, there's only one more prompt. Yo, this shit is fun. I don't care what you say. This is fun. Okay, fifth and final prompt. Will I actually be able to get The Swedish Remedy? We shall see. I'm scared. Does it want to open? Let's say horror. I don't want to read a horror. Look, y'all, I don't care what y'all say. I'm skipping this. I'm not reading a horror in February. I'm already in a slump. Horror's gonna put me in an even worse slump. So sorry if you guys hate me for doing that, but I'm not doing a horror this month. Nope. This is going to be the 5th and final one. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't want to, but it was just not gonna happen, alright? The heck does this say? It's a very long one. A book recommended by a friend. I love these. I love these. Okay. So I'm probably gonna end up having to switch because I need to screen record, and I can't screen record on my iPad as I figured out last time. So I'll probably switch to like iPad cam, and then I can record on my phone. I don't know who the heck I'm gonna FaceTime. I don't know. We'll see. Hold on. Okay. Hey y'all, editing me here. Sorry I look like this right now, but I can't find the footage of when I was recording on my iPad, and I just realized that the screen record footage that I have for this doesn't have any sound. So I'm going to insert the clip of me. The only person who actually answered was Renee. So I'm going to insert the clip of me and Renee when we screen recorded, and when she actually picks it, I'm just going to end up probably putting some music on over it or something. But yeah, I'm sorry. I have no idea what the heck happened. But yeah. So let's get into the video. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I ended up talking to Renee for like at least almost an hour. So the book that Renee picked, which is the 5th book for this TBR, that is A Beach Read by Emily Henry. She loves this book. She raves about this book. She enjoys this book very, very much. I'm actually really excited to read this. I hope it's a fast read. She told me it's a really fast read. The font's really huge, and I know I can get this book through my library, so that's very exciting. I'm excited to read it. I did not get to actually fit in the Love Hypothesis or The Sweetest Remedy, but it's okay. I'll probably still end up reading them anyway in this month. If I read all of these in this month, that's crazy. But that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please stay tuned for some more bookish content from me, and we'll see if I actually complete this. Stay tuned for the wrap up, because I really hope I can finish all these books. I really, really do. So I will see you guys in a video coming soon.
What to believe in.